It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood, a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? It's a neighborly day in this beauty wood, a neighborly day for beauty. Would you be mine? Could you be mine? I have always wanted to have a neighbor just like you. I've always wanted to live in a neighborhood with you. So let's make the most of this beautiful day. Since we're together, we might as well say, would you be mine? Could you be mine? Won't you be my neighbor? Won't you please? Won't you please? Please won't you be my neighbor? Hi neighbor. We're going to talk about some nice things today. Did you know that? Sure. Some special things for you and some special things for me too. And we have a special guest here today. Can you say that? Guest? Sure. I knew you could. We're going to talk today to a musician, a guy who plays the bass. And you know what a bass is, don't you? Can you say that? Don't? Sure. I knew you could. Hello. How are you?
Can you give me a cup of coffee or something?
You're not used to getting up early.
I'm not here yet.
What time do you usually get up?
I like to get up about 1:32 o'clock in the afternoon when the sun is warm.
I like to get up around 6:30.
That's insane, man. That's stupid.
Oh?
You should sleep in late. It's much easier on your constitution.
Well, we're going to talk about your bass and how big it is and things like that. It looks like a violin, but it's bigger, isn't it?
It's a heck of a lot bigger. The violin's a little wimpy thing.
Can you say wimpy?
Wimpy?
That's right.
Wimpy thing?
I like the way you say that. Did you know that?
You easily amused, aren't you? I can say wimpy, wampy, wambly.
Sure, I know what you mean. You know something? I like what your face does when you play. It sort of gets all sort of squinched up.
Yeah, somebody told me once that my face when I be playing the bass, it gets real ugly sometimes, you know. You can never identify what the face is doing, man. It just keeps moving.
Sure, I know what you mean.
The eyes bug out, like it looks like a big jellyfish or something, or a piece of rubber.
Sure. Tell us about some of the things you think about when you're playing, about the images. Because of course, when you're playing, I thought of things like sheep and things like that, and candies, precious little candies and things like that. Do you think of those things too?
No, I think mostly about my financial situation.
Oh.
For every note I play, for every beat I'd be giving out into the space, you know, for what I'm getting paid, I work cheap.
Sure, I know what you mean. It must be hard to sort of struggle to get your band together.
Lifting pianos, man. That was the worst.
Oh?
I worked as a furniture mover for 2 years, and then I made pizza.
But now you're playing music, and so the story sort of has a happy ending, doesn't it?
Well, that's sort of a happy ending. We just got the shaft from the record company today.
Oh, that's too bad.
They've been promising us a certain amount of royalties, they say, charging us for production, pre-production, typewriters, stamps. How much does a stamp cost, man? I'll buy the bloody stamps.
Sure, I know what you mean. You know something? I'm sure a lot of people out there would like to know how a big, strong guy like you plays the bass so well, what he eats to be like that. Could you tell us that?
Well, I eat a lot of garbage food. Tins of chicken, tuna, I pick up in a chain store, soda.
Do you ever have Egg McMuffin?
Yeah, sometimes that, or cheese burritos.
Can you say Egg McMuffin?
Egg muffin, yeah.
Well, I know what I'd like to do now. I'd like to hear you play some bass.
I'd like to do that.
Well, we're gonna go to the Magic Kingdom.
It's too early for me, man. I gotta drive.